I'm Big Will Levinson, and it's time to talk sports. What an incredible time on the sports calendar. With winter sports heating up and nearing their climax, spring sports are slowly getting underway. But thus far, it has been an unforgettable high school basketball season. Only 2 weeks remain till the playoffs are set. So let's take a trip across the Western Slope and see where teams stand. Starting with a peek at the Southwestern League standings, this division is wrapped up as the number one team in the state. The Fruita Wildcats have clinched the district championship with 3 games to go, but we have got a tight battle at 2 and 3 between 2 great teams, Grand Junction and Montrose. And how close are these teams? Well, in a heated battle on Friday, they needed triple overtime to decide that game. DJ came out with a 2-point win. A head-to-head win that has them 1 spot ahead of Montrose in the standings, and those numbers next to the school name in parentheses are their overall class rankings according to CHSAA. Montrose is still 1 spot ahead of Grand Junction there, and using CHSAA's class rankings, we can take a peek at what the state tournaments might look like, starting with 6A. And the only team on the Western Slope in 6A is the top-ranked team in 6A, the Fruita Wildcats. And, well, when all of your state tournament competition is on the Front Range, it is a big deal to get that top seed, to make those teams travel for the first 2 rounds. But here's just a look at what things might be looking like for Fruita if they stay the course and keep winning. As it stands, they'd get a look at 7-2 Cherokee Trail on their home court. 3 games to go, but Fruita is, of course, in a great spot with the postseason approaching. And this is a look at part of the projected 5A bracket, which, of course, is far more Western Slope heavy. And so this is where Montrose and Grand Junction currently fall into place. Montrose is slated to take on the team they lost to in round 1 last year, Harrison. This year, of course, at home. Grand Junction is currently looking at 10-8 Green Mountain. Both teams are in position to host games in round 1. And here is where Central and Palisade fit in. Both teams under 500 are slated to play road games, both against Front Range teams. It's been an up and down season thus far for the Central Warriors, but they have got 3 key league games ahead of them with Durango, Fruita, and Grand Junction. It'll be an opportunity to get a much higher seed or perhaps fall out of the playoff bracket altogether. And for Palisade, it's currently a tough matchup with a 17-win Mesa Ridge team. But the Bulldogs, who have won 2 in a row, they've got three league teams left on their schedule. And so here is where the Bulldogs stand in the 5A Western Slope League. Palisade has a huge game with Glenwood Springs tomorrow before they'll host Eagle Valley and play 2 against Battle Mountain. Remember, the Bulldogs went on the road last week and took down Eagle Valley, and just look at how big of a win that was. That head-to-head is the difference right now, but Glenwood Springs firmly in position for the postseason and a district title. But there is a lot riding on tomorrow's Bulldog Demon Showdown in Palisade, and here is what's going down on the Western Slope in 2A. There is a district tournament in 2A, so these standings will be settled on the court. But for now, the defending district champs and postseason favorites, the Plateau Valley Cowboys, sit at the top. And after a big 30-point road win over Quebec Friday, PV is firmly in position to secure that round 1 bye in the district tournament in 2 weeks. Boy, that was a super fun look at the high school basketball landscape, but we switch over to the college court because despite dropping 30 points in a win Tuesday and 26 points in a win over Westminster Thursday, Olivia Reed was honored for her play on the defensive end, taking home RMAC Defensive Player of the Week. Reed was an absolute monster on the boards, bringing in 35 total rebounds in just the last 2 games. Olivia Reed does it all, ladies and gentlemen. She does it all. And on the ice, the Avs were back in action after a 9-day All-Star break. And at Madison Square Garden in New York City, the Avs drop a heartbreaker, 2-1 in OT to the Rangers. No surprise on who lit the lamp for Colorado. Nathan MacKinnon continuing his historic season with the Avs' lone goal. Colorado is right back at it again Tuesday. They'll take a short trip south to Newark to take on the New Jersey Devils. Boy, Nathan MacKinnon, even with a loss, once again, he gets it done. He is truly incredible. But that's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Levinson.